The very first one, the very first common mistake when you dance ChaCha, it's very often you dance it on soft knees. So there is a couple reasons for that. So first reason that you don't finish your weight transfer. So let's say if we have proper posture, like head above shoulders, shoulders above hips, and hips above standing leg, those body parts going to push down and kind of squeeze your knee out. Yeah, so let's say if we are back weighted, or if we somehow make this alignment wrong, your knee going to flex. So the very first thing we want to pay attention to, as we transfer weight, those are just simple steps like forward, forward and back. So as we transfer weight, we are thinking about place blocks of weight over the foot, and if we do it properly, you see your standing knee going to become straight. Yeah, so that's the first point. Then second point, sometimes we don't have enough stretch over here in the back of our knee. So there is a few good ways to kind of improve it. So with the kids, we do this exercise. We placing arms on knees, and we push one knee back while releasing pressure from another one. Yeah, and we go like this, like 1, 2. So goal is to push your knee as far back as we can. Good. Let's take some simple figure. For example, what should we take? Let's take lockstep. So we have right foot forward, left foot cross back, right foot forward, left foot forward, replace, left foot back, right foot cross front, left foot back, right foot back, and replace. And then we go cha, cha, and 1, and 2, 3, and cha, cha, and 1, and 2, and 3. Good. So now I'm going to go through a knee position on every single step. So let's say we're gonna have three type of position. The first one, when your feet together, one knee straight, one knee bent, we call it neutral position or triangle. Yeah. Now second position, it's when we take step forward or back. It's 2 straight legs. Yeah, front foot on flat, back foot on ball of the foot. Yeah, and then third one we call Cuban cross. Cuban cross is when both of your knees are actually soft, but we're not changing level. So it's like we flex in front knee a little bit and flex back knee a little bit more. So, okay, let's call it again neutral, both straight, and Cuban cross. So when we start with both legs straight, left foot in front, we go to neutral, into both straight, into Cuban cross. From here, we're going to straighten left knee and flex right knee. So we can call it neutral as well. Both straight, neutral. Okay, yeah, forget about another one, chicken position. So left knee straight, right knee flexed, both straight. Neutral, both straight, Cuban cross, both straight, neutral, both straight, and both straight again. Good. And now with the count, we have and cha, cha, and 1, and 2, 3, and cha, cha, and 1, and 2, and replace 3. Second common mistake was that when you do lock steps or like checks or ronde chasses, you're not really using your hips, so you're not twisting. So for example, if we take a lock step and your hips stay square, it's very uncomfortable to go into cross. So to make it more comfortable, what we do? On the side step, you see, I bring my right hip forward and I keep my left hip behind. So that creates more room for left foot to get into cross. Cha. Much more room if you would have your hips square. Cha, cha, 1. Now, same thing for the check. If you go straight forward with the hips, well, it's okay. But if you're going to do twist and take a smaller step, let me show you from this perspective. If we take small step forward without hips, so one thing. If we use rotation, you will be able to stop and redirect your movement even better. Let's say as we go back with the lock step, same thing. If we have hips square, it's very uncomfortable. So we want to open your left hip all the way back, so your left hip pointing back and right hip pointing forward. And because of that, you create more room for your right foot to cross. Cha, 1. Yeah, and also guys, notice here when I do cross, my leg going kind of diagonally from one point to another point. Cha, cha, 1. Same thing as we're going back. Cha, your front foot going diagonally from point A to point B. But with lock step it's not as bad, but I would say most important it would be on the hip twist chasse and ronde chasse. So remember in our routine we have this piece 2, 3, cha, cha, 1, 2, 3, cha, cha, 1. So if you have your hips square, okay, which foot? This foot. 2, 3, you're gonna have to place your feet like this, and it's very awkward, very uncomfortable. You're probably gonna turn your feet, not looking so good. So 2, 3. In order to bring your left foot into cross, you see we're using a rotation of the standing hip. Okay, let me go like this so you can follow. So 2, 3. So we bring left hip back and to create room for the right foot to go forward. And cha. Now, in order to close, we start straighten right knee and rotate right hip back. Cha. 1. But I would say on the first step it's most important. 2, 3, cha. So this one. Make sure to use rotation on the left hip. Then cha, 1, check, 2, 3, and here same thing. If it's going to be only foot, it's a bit awkward. So we want to, along with the foot, with the left foot, we want to bring your left hip back. And cha, cha. And then from there, back to neutral. Again, 2, 3, rotating left hip, cha, cha, 1, check, 2, 3, bringing left hip back again, cha, cha, 1, and back, 2, and replace 3. Beginning, and 1, 2, 3, cha, cha, hips, 2, 3, basic, cha, cha, 1, 2, 3, cha, cha, 1, face, 2, 3, cha, cha, basic, go 1, 2, 3, cha, cha, 1, 2, 3, cha, cha, Cuban breaks. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and right arm up. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, and 3, and right arm out. 2, and diagonal. Cha-cha, brush, and open, rub, release, 1, and keep right arm open, 3, and back to begin. And 1, 2, 3. 2. Basic. Cool.